Couple things to learn from unfortunate MLB calls. Steals, 3-man, you will be in deep B, not on deep C. This is deep C. You will be in deep B, where you'll be having a much better angle of the play, the tag, any possible daylight. Here we have a missed tag and an out call, unfortunately. One of the many reasons that the instructors want us in B. We would see that from B. He got straight lined. B, you're right here. You're looking right at that daylight. C, you're looking through the shortstop and not a very good look. Next is a pretty famous call that exemplified the gap between older umpires that hadn't been trained versus, at least not for decades, versus the younger umpires that were, just a handful of years removed from pro school as far as the mechanics that were being taught now. Okay, play at first. Now it's a little bit blurry, but it'll still work for the setup here. We do not hustle this far in anymore. This used to be taught decades and decades ago to come in this far. And the reason being that a first baseman is stretching right at us if you go that far. And I believe this is Todd Helton. His foot is, a good foot or two off the base, but he can't tell because he's straight lined because he went in too far. What's been taught the last 15 years or so, 10 years at least, is to only go in a few steps on a routine ground ball. You just go in a few steps, hustle in because you want to be set quickly early, jog in, but only to about here, about 3 or 4 strides inside the line. Chest of the ball, see it. You will see this. You will see that daylight from here. You will not see it from over here. Okay. Swipe tag, if he got pulled up on a high throw and he had to turn and swipe tag the runner going by, same thing. You would get straight line from here. You would have a better look at it from here. So multiple reasons why at pro school, NCAA clinics, our clinics, you'll be taught to be only 3 or 4 steps into the fair area here on routine ground balls. Older umpire just hasn't been trained with the right mechanics at the time. Ball is still arriving, and he's already quite a bit off the bag. Okay, you would see that from this angle again, not from that angle. Fill-in umpire. You can think about it really quick. Why would this call be a strike? What mechanically was wrong? Wow. Yeah. So probably timing and possible slot issue, late movement, down and away, possibly not in the slot over far enough to really have a view of what the glove's doing. Might be looking partially just through the catcher's head and cannot probably see the glove and what it's doing. You imagine a guy at the pro level, if he fully saw what happened here, this would be a ball. So it's obvious that he was blinded the last a few feet of the ball because he's not in the slot enough and he's being blocked by the catcher's helmet. Otherwise, I believe that hit the ground, his glove hit the ground, and he just was not able to see that. So in the cage work, when we have you guys be in the slot, far in the slot, it might seem unnatural at first if you haven't done it much before or haven't done it properly. But there are very good reasons why you have to be farther into the slot and have a great look of that low and away pitch. That's a money pitch for high-level pitchers. Not a strike.